my name is Valerie. Today I'm going to share with you a book that I think is super relatable and very funny that I think you guys will really enjoy.
Read with Val. Read on, have fun, and dream big.
So this book is called American Panda, and it is by Gloria Chao, and it is a realistic fiction book, and I would rate it a 10 out of 10. So our main character in this book is May, and she's 17, and she lives with her two parents who are very, very strict. And you might think since she's 17, most people go to high school when they're 17 and are attending high school, but she is attending college at a very good college, MIT, and so she is starting as a freshman. And all her life, she's been controlled by her parents who immigrated from Taiwan. And her parents set so many boundaries for her, push her into this one box, and they plan out her future and do all these things to make May be successful. Except that isn't really what May wants because she is so emotionally drained and she can't really express herself. And so the steps to becoming the ideal poster child in May's parents' minds are go to a very prestigious college, they said an Ivy League, and then become a doctor, marry a husband who only has to be Taiwanese, there can't be any other races. Then your husband also has to have a quote good and respectable profession. Who makes the criteria of what is a good profession, but in May's parents' minds, this is a professor, doctor, that's it. And then have kids. So May is on this track and she is just she's pushed into this one path and she really doesn't have any options for her future. And she is attending college right now, and you might think that she gets a little freedom and control over her own life, but that is really not what happens because her parents visit her at MIT every single weekend. Her mom does her laundry and cleans her dorm and folds her clothes and makes food for her just so that May can study and get good grades. I think this is a very funny book because in some ways May's parents, especially May's mom, is super, her strictness is super exaggerated. Some people their parents might actually be like this, but I think most of you will find this pretty extreme. It's on the border of too extreme and really not imaginable, but then it's also realistic, and it's a struggle for some kids out there who sadly have to deal with their parents, which is why it's funny but also realistic, which is one of the reasons I think this makes for a great story. But continuing with May, she meets this guy named Darren who also attends MIT, and he is Japanese-American. They form a bond and a connection, and May finds herself to like and have a crush on Darren. She has to keep this a secret from her mom because her mom would literally freak out. First of all, she's not allowed to date anyone unless it's Eugene, who is this really smart kid that hasn't even met May once, but May's mom wants them to marry, which is what in the world? He isn't Eugene, of course, and then he is also Japanese, which is a big no for some reason. So May has to keep this all a secret from her parents, which it's getting harder and harder. In addition, May's parents really, really want, it's not really want, it's a requirement. They require May to become a doctor and get her doctor's degree, which May really gets freaked out by doctor stuff because she has a germ phobia, and so May really, really doesn't want to become a doctor, and that's getting really, really hard to keep a secret from her parents, who every single weekend remind May that she has to become a doctor because they sacrifice so much for her to like come to America, and May just has to become a doctor. I just find this story really interesting and fun to read because, like I said, like the attitude of May's parents are borderline like they are unreasonable. And second of all, I just think it's kind of relatable. Like, not like I'm directly relating to it, but I do think that sometimes, especially if your parents have immigrated from another country, they sacrifice so much to bring you here. And sometimes the parents want the child to live the life that the parent never got to live, achieve the goals and dreams that the parents never got to achieve. So, and I think the struggle in an immigrant's parent and child relationship is hard that way, because you have to keep a delicate balance of trying your best. You should try your best no matter what, but then also have like this pride that you have to do well by your parents and make them proud because they sacrifice so much to immigrate here. A lot of people, I think you guys will connect to it, and especially if you come from a background with immigrant parents, this book is really, I could connect to this book, and I think many of you guys will as well. I would recommend this book for people 13 or older, and I hope you guys enjoy this highly comical but also relatable book. So I hope to see you guys soon. Remember to read on, have fun, and dream big. Bye!